What's going on, YouTube? Cejaman back with another DC Comics Multiverse Batman Arkham City figure, and today we're taking a look at Mr. Freeze. Gonna go over this review really quick. Packaging is exactly the same as the previous two figures that we reviewed. You can see it does read Mr. Freeze right there. Got some really nice artwork of Mr. Freeze. We flipped the package around. You got that same artwork right there, which looks very, very good. A little read up, which is the same as all the other figures, and there's the other figures that complete the series, and little bio on Mr. Freeze. So that's the back of the packaging on this. Now what we're going to do is take Mr. Freeze outside of the packaging and see how cool this figure really is, so stay tuned. Alright, so this figure is a lot better compared to Batman. I'm going to put him up there with Bane. This guy does have a lot of detail on him, and it's a very, very cool looking figure. Just don't understand why they didn't put so much effort into the Batman figure, but this is a quick little 360 look at Mr. Freeze. Again, this is not in the 6-inch scale, but damn, man, this thing looks really cool. Let's take a closer detailed look. So he does come with a couple accessories. The backpack right here is a separate piece you just peg on, which is very simple to put in. He does come with his little ice blaster right here, which he holds very well, and it's got some really, really nice detailing. The gun on this is very, very cool. The paint as well. It's got a lot of great detail. Looks really good. Really like the way this came out, and he holds the weapon very nice. He's only going to hold it in that one hand because the other hand is a closed fist. Now looking at the head sculpt, man, they did a great job in sculpting this guy. I mean, look at that. For such a small figure, they did an awesome job on this. Really, really love the way that this came out. The suit also looks very, very cool. It's got a lot of great little detail, man. It looks just like the DC direct version of Mr. Freeze. I mean, he's just got so much going on. The paint on this guy is just really cool. I mean, look at all this great detail that they put into this size figure, man. He's got some really big feet, though. Look at that. It's like some clown feet. He's got some peg holes at the bottom of the feet. Can make out the knee pads. Just loaded with a lot of great detailing. Look at all this, man. This is a beautifully sculpted figure. I like these little pipe thingies that are sticking out in the lower back, and you can see it's got some texturing right there on the lower legs. A lot of great detail, man. You really gotta look at this figure and appreciate it, like in person. But all the tubings and everything on this. So my camera actually died as I was filming this, but like I was saying, this guy is loaded with a lot of great detail. I'll show you a quick little shot again, like a quick top to bottom, so you guys can take a look at the detail. And the paint on this guy just looks fantastic, and it's just a great, great figure altogether. The little glass part here, well, before I talk about that, I mean, just look at the head sculpt on this guy. You can make out the head sculpt, the goggles, the paint, the facial expression, even a little bit of detail inside the helmet. Just look very cool, and all this tubing and stuff just looks awesome. But this little shield part doesn't come off. The articulation on him, obviously you can't get the head to rotate because of the helmet, but the arms do go in and out. The shoulder piece right here is a softer material, so it doesn't hinder the articulation. The arms can go forward and back, a bend at the bicep. The wrist can rotate. He does not rotate at the waist. He actually rotates at the upper torso. There's no ab crunch again. The legs do go in and out, forward and back, bend at the knee. No foot articulation, but the leg can rotate like at the mid leg there. But a fantastic figure. This is a very, 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 very good figure. Now, I'll show you guys a little size comparison on Bane. You can see right here. You can see he is my freaking camera got jammed there. You can see he's a little bit in scale, or not a little bit in scale, almost the same size as Bane. But if you throw Batman in the mix here, I'll show you right there. Both figures are actually taller than Batman. Now, again, I understand that Batman has to be small, but I wish they would have made Batman this scale and Bane and Mr. Freeze a little taller. I just think this Batman figure is way too small. But again, today we're taking a look at the DC Comics Multiverse Arkham City Mr. Freeze, a figure I highly recommend, you guys. Even if you guys aren't fans of this scale figures, they're still really cool to pick up, you know, just to have like in your display case or wherever you display your figures. Really cool to have. All right, guys, this is cejaman. Hope you guys enjoyed this review. We got one more figure to review from this series, so stay tuned.